Hey there, WolfThePositive again. The guy who's meant to be really positive. Yeah, don't worry about the changing camera. I just couldn't be bothered to sit there with a phone in my face like this. Because, yeah, that's just difficult. I wanted to have a quick chat with anyone who obviously follows me on TalkLive. Because I'm this really positive guy and you all know me as positive. But I tell you what, things aren't always as they seem. So what you may not know, well, quite a few people will because I share it enough, is I also have depression. And that can cause life to be very difficult at times. And I just basically wanted to say anyone with depression is not alone. Because I try and keep positive as its coping strategy. But I can tell you this now, it does not mean I'm this guy who's just immune to everything. I do have a lot of emotion as well. And I may not share this visually or even show it on these video broadcasts, but the point is, it's there. And I think a lot of us suffer with depression, and it is a everyday struggle for anyone who has it. And you can end up feeling pretty useless. But you see, the other thing is, in case you didn't notice for some reason, I'm this massive person that everyone looks at and just thinks, oh, we need to run away from him, he's bigger than us. It's not like that at all. I'm quite a soft person. But with being soft can cause problems because people can take advantage of it. And I'm not saying you're wrong for being soft, and neither am I. We're just trying to be good people. But all of us can suffer with depression at some point in our lives, even if we don't already. And it can be quite a lonely road. Things that are rather small can feel bigger than they are. And we can be faced with people who have an opinion, say we're drama queens. And it's not really fair, but we live in a world, like I put in a lot of posts, where acceptance is a thing that just doesn't seem to exist. And that's why people like us on TalkLive need to kind of make a difference. Because, someone's got to do something to change this horrible place. And, I'm not much of a video person. I actually feel quite stupid doing videos, but, I do it because I feel that if I can raise awareness, that it could help someone else, even if I'm not happy with it. And I'm quite I know I'm quite a confident person. You might think, ooh, you've been scared of something. Nah, we're all the same in that way. Oh yeah, in case you didn't notice, I'm wearing a t-shirt. So, ha! To that guy who keeps putting this naughty comment on my post about a t-shirt. And don't worry, I know you're joking, I have a sense of humour. Well, on a good day. But, through to the point, sorry I keep looking at my finger, I've just, somehow, I think I've sliced a vein or something, my finger will not stop bleeding. But, yeah, things happen. Don't know what's happened to it. Anyway, we all face these challenges in life, and my positivity, I don't do it to pretend that I'm fine or anything like that. I do it because I've seen a lot of people around me commit suicide due to depression and mental health. And through having ADHD as well, I see a lot of people all over the place who think to themselves, oh well, that's not a problem, and this condition doesn't exist, and this is just used for naughty children. Yeah, and that really winds me up. I have to be careful what I'm saying, because obviously I'm going to post a link to this on TalkLife. But the thing about it is, we don't choose how we're born, and I think a lot of us get really sick of being judged and called all these things. The thing is, we just need to learn to get on and put on with each other, because depression and things only exist because people are so harsh to each other and things are always going wrong. And when people aren't banging their heads together, it's just giving us more reason to get more depressed. We need to stick up for each other. People who are asking for nudes on a support site need to stop asking for nudes. Why are we all on there? Because we suffer with something and people don't understand. And that's what JD actually set the app up for. Now, I don't always want to talk about the app, it's just it's key on what I do. And obviously a lot of you know me. I have mental health problems, I have learning difficulties, and I have depression. And the main point I'm getting across is don't be closed off, don't say it's fake, don't try and brush it off, because we all suffer from it. And pretending it's not there is not going to solve the problem. You should really get through to a doctor. So to just drop a point about my past, as you know I was an ex-sex addict, guess what caused that? Believe it or not, I didn't know I had depression. And that was my way of trying to block the emotional pain. And it worked so well that I kind of went in there and just didn't give up, and I became like this man whore. I'm going to say that word because it's important. Because what we do as humans is fight or flight. But a lot of the time, even with the fight response, it just doesn't help, and mine was, I would say, flight. Because doing that made me forget what I was actually feeling. But it also got me a lot of enemies and got me into a lot of trouble. So, you know, we all know that some of our coping mechanisms aren't great. And I think that's where I'm so grateful about TalkLife. I mean, the admins get a lot of stick for what they do, but in my eyes they're doing a good job, and where would we be to talk about what we do and what's wrong with us and what a bad day we've had without them. Because they're only trying to protect us at the end of the day, and that's something that you all need to remember. And part of a journey for depression involves changing the way everyone is around with each other. I mean, we can't just change people, it's impossible. But those of us who want an easy life can stick together and be strong together. As I said in a post yesterday, I hate some people. I actually want to go over there and punch that wall. But despite how much they irritate me, I help them because someone's got to help them. I mean, people will automatically say if you're too annoying or something. I'm not helping them because they're not worth it, or they annoy me, so why should I help them? That's not the point. We don't choose how we are. You don't choose your mental health state. You don't choose your state of mind. They don't choose theirs. We need to work together, or this is just going to be a complete mess. And that's my main point. Depression is caused by little things we kind of dismiss and try and pretend aren't there. So what I'm trying to get across in this video is to be open about depression and be honest about your mental state. And never be scared to talk to a doctor. That includes about sex addiction, because that can be treated with medication through hormones. Thanks for watching my video, and I will do more again soon. Wolf the Positive out.